All right, looks like we are live. It's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, January 9th, 2025. I have an awesome webinar set up for you guys today. So we're going to wait for a few more people to hop on in. Thank you. I want to thank everyone taking time out of their day to come check out this webinar and learn how to build a 15K a month product on Amazon. And let me tell you what, I was just watching videos on YouTube the other day of when I started this whole journey, and I just realized I was straight up manifesting the future I've built out now, which was travel the world. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. I'm home now in Washington State, was here for Christmas, and I see more and more people hopping in. Let me quickly hear, where are you guys from? And then we'll just quickly jump in and start this. I have some awesome tips for you to get not only a 15K a month product, but also one to get that's going to be having a very low risk. You know, I want people to learn this, just getting their feet wet, practicing, and later you can always scale up to other products that can fully make you free. Okay. Fully financially free and get all the time you want back. So let me know where you guys are from. And quickly, a big shout out to AMZ Scout. We got visitor tapping in from San Diego. I hope that's not the place that's like on fire right now. That been seeing videos all over the news of California, and it looks crazy in Southern California. So hope everyone is doing okay and none of your friends are in any danger. Let's keep it flowing here. More people from tuning in from Miami. I used to live there. That was an amazing place until I realized, hey, the United States is very expensive. And when you're making online income, like I'm going to teach you about today, you can start traveling around the world. I spent a lot of time to the right-hand side here in that photo. That's in South America, Colombia, Cartagena, beautiful city. Then we have Thailand, where that crazy French toast is. People tuning in from Hong Kong, Canada. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it, guys. How to build a $15,000 a month Amazon product in just 60 days with the lowest risk possible. I'm also going to share with you 4 secrets that are just really going to help you get successful. And look, I haven't even updated this slide. So this is for 2025, guys. Same stuff. I started this business in 2018. And I've had some products running ever since the beginning. So I just call my supplier, restock inventory, and I literally spend a couple hours a week on this business and still make like 25K a month in profits. So you take that money over to Thailand and you are straight up overnight millionaire when you're making that kind of money. Wow. A lot of people tuning in from London, another one from the UK. Guys, thank you for taking your time. The first secret I want to share with you is how to discover the best Amazon product niche that's going to have a low risk and still make you at least 5K, but we're shooting for more like 15K. Like on the low end, you should be making at least 5K a month. And maybe I'm talking about revenue here. Like this is even 5K revenue. You should be able to make about 40% profit margin on that. So that's still $2,300 profit a month. And it's very passive. You can keep up your normal day job, whatever you guys have. And I also want to ask you, what, like, are you guys working, or what makes you want to do Amazon FBA? Like financial freedom, just put more money in your pocket. I mean, the way the world's going, you see there's a lot of people making money online, and for all I know, AI might literally phase out a lot of other jobs. And it's just, can you be creative and get a product on Amazon? And even if Amazon somehow goes under, which I doubt it will, you still have skills of e-commerce, being able to sell products online, and that's never going to go away pretty much. So 4 secrets you'll learn. The second one is going to be how to actually stand out in competitive markets. And this is the key. There's so many people on Amazon that do not differentiate their products. And all you have to do is think 2 or 3 steps ahead of them by what I like to do, make a bundle a 2-pack or just add a complimentary item. I'll show you how we do that in a second when I show you this amazing niche that's going to help you with a great, easy starting product right out the gates. But we need to bundle so we can stand out. Then I'm going to show you how to lock in your suppliers and actually verify them so that you know you're getting the best deals while maintaining the highest quality of product. And then the fourth secret is just the top 3 beginner mistakes to avoid and finalizing your 15K a month product. So let's jump into it. Quickly, also, there is a free gift. I really hope you guys stay till the end. I see even more people joining now. Thank you from all over the world. Thanks for taking the time again. But AMZ Scout's going to also provide you with a great potential product pick with low competition so that you can launch your business in the shortest time possible. And I will answer any questions at the end. You guys can drop questions at any time through here. Chime in. I'm here to help you guys. And I want to set people free. Okay, that's what makes me fulfilled. I'm taking time again out of my day. You're taking time out of your day. Let's make it a win-win situation and make something happen here. So quick intro about me. Who am I? I started Amazon in about 2017 after taking someone's Amazon course, after actually breaking my leg skateboarding. And pretty much I did this because I wanted freedom, and I graduated college. I was like, am I going to sign up to be, like a traditional businessman or, start a career for the next 40 years? But I saw people making money online, and I'm like, I didn't want to sign my life away like that when I know my heart is in like traveling the world. So I spent 9 months this year around South America, Dubai, Thailand, Bali, Philippines. Like it just goes on from like 16 countries. So I'd also say I'll tap in with my Instagram. I'm going to share the screen and do product research for you guys soon. But maybe I'll share my like Instagram so you guys can see that and tap in more on a one-on-one basis with me. But it was really just, I needed to make passive income. There's ways to do it. And I want to work harder or smarter, not harder. That's the secret here. But it was funny because I broke my leg skateboarding. There's me launching over my buddy. I laid in bed for 2 months. I'm actually in the same bedroom I started Amazon in. I'm literally back at my like family's house right now, celebrating Christmas, New Year's before I take off again. And let's see. And yeah, just spending time with the family. But I broke my leg skateboarding, laid in bed, binge watched YouTube, and pretty much decided to document my journey. And like I saw people making videos about Amazon, and I thought if I start making videos, I'm going to get even more invested in this business. And I ended up talking about some guy's course that I took. I was like, hey, if you're interested in taking a course, learn from this guy. And that kind of helped me even make some affiliate revenue. So I was referring people to a course and making some money on the side with those referrals while making money with Amazon as my product sales started to come in. So even back in 2019, that's when I had my first over 10K paycheck, $13,000 in 2 weeks from Amazon. And then I've gone on to speak on stages in Las Vegas for a number of different companies regarding Amazon stuff many times. And it was crazy because I got able to speak because I made all these YouTube videos. I have a lot more than 15,000 subscribers now, like 25,000, built an Amazon FBA group with over 30,000 members. I was even on this TV show called Temptation Island. They messaged me on Instagram, and I ended up winning that show with my girlfriend at the time. That was crazy journey. And I never would have had the time to do all that crazy stuff if I didn't set myself free. So I don't know. The hosts or AMZ Scout said we're having a technical issue, so we can't play the video real quick. But I was going to share some student testimonies. This is my buddy Brian Pate. I set him up with a product, and you can see hiding behind my face there's like a gray bar. And that's in one day, literally, those are the sales he made $14.59 thousand, 266 sales, and that was his second day selling. So he capitalized on a niche that was very trending at the time, went on to make a ton of money, and is now doing real estate and all kinds of crazy stuff. So big shout out to him. I have many other testimonies. Okay. I've been doing this many, many years. I've helped over 1,500 people specifically, like that I've actually tracked and recorded. And I'll tell you what, guys, this business isn't just for everyone. So you have to have some drive. You have to have motivation to stick it through thick and thin. In the beginning, things start slow. So you can't get discouraged. And that's, again, why I hope I can be the one that gives you that extra guidance. And even in this webinar, helping you find easy products and show you exactly how to make this really work for yourself. There's many different ways to sell on Amazon, and I'm going to teach you a specific way called private labeling. There's wholesale, retail arbitrage, but private label is the best method. Okay. We've had a lot of different people, like I said, take this. Let's see. Eric Waterford said, yeah, he's referred other people to my course and they've been able to get successful. This guy started doing 10K in his first month as well. We had Tawny over here saying it really felt like he was right there with me, guiding me through the whole process. Let's see. We're saying my audio is getting a little cut off. I don't think I can change the audio. Maybe if I straight up like put this in my face, that should be even better for you. But yeah, I think the mic should be good. Hope it is. Everything seems to be turned up. And then Kirby's like, your video ain't working. We got some technical issues going on here. Let's see. Okay, we got other people saying it's fine from their end. Okay, maybe refresh your browser. Lena just sent you guys a message. Oh, Kirby says it's working now. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's just jump into it. I don't want to bore you with testimonies. The last one, I literally helped my own dad who didn't believe in me in the beginning. He's like, yo, Luke, follow your journey. We just sent you to college. You got good grades. Go ahead and do that. But after he started seeing me making $30,000 a month, he was like, Luke, yo, show me how to do this. And I have YouTube videos, a ton of him and many other student success stories on my YouTube channel. Again, over 600 videos there. I am highly passionate about this, breaking free out of the 9-to-5. That's like, a lot of people talk about it, but maybe they aren't actually there to really give you that hands-on guidance. And, it's hard to find someone. There's a lot of people online that pull the fake numbers, don't really care about people. And, it's easy for me to say I don't do that because I'm the one saying it, but that's why we have a lot of testimonies and you guys can just see for yourself. Now think to yourself quickly, with what you're currently doing, how long will it take you to get to your dream lifestyle? Like, really imagine if you're making $10,000 a month at a really good job, that job may still take up, 40 hours a week. Maybe you're making a lot of money, but if you want to have that time freedom and be able to go out, travel, take care of your family, whatever it is that you really want, you're not really necessarily going to get time freedom, even if you have money. Money is always replaceable, but your time is not. I'm sure you've heard that many times. So I'm showing you how to free up your time and still make money. We're going to work smarter and pretty hard, but you don't have to just be out there putting in a ton of hours. That is like it just pains me to see people do that. And I'm trying to get more friends that can do this with me so they can straight up go travel and do this stuff. Cause I'm out here going solo travel for like 9 months of the year. It's pretty intense, but that's what I'm saying. This is why you need the webinar, obviously. With what you're doing now, most people aren't making an online income. So that's the best way to do this. Now, quickly, how does Amazon work? Quickly drop in here just so I can get a gauge of the audience. who's like brand new to this and who's already got a product in Amazon. Let me know if you're a beginner or if you have any experience. Just go ahead and drop that in the chat while I explain what is Amazon and how does it actually work. So it all starts with you, and you actually use tools like AMZ Scout, which I'm going to show you how we use their software to actually find a good product and verify that it's making money and has low competition, and show you how to find suppliers and everything. We'll show you that. Starts with you. Then after finding that good potential product, we then order it from our supplier. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Oh, wow. Everyone is new, beginner, selling via arbitrage. That's how I started, arbitrage. It depends, though. You can do online or retail arbitrage. I was going into stores, buying clearance items, boxing them up myself, and shipping them to Amazon myself. That's a good way to make money and test it out. You can set up your Amazon account for free on an individual plan instead of a pro plan. And you can straight up have a free Amazon account. You get charged a little higher fees when you do that, but you can still be profitable. But I was like, why would I do that when I can order a product in bulk after seeing there's a ton of sales flowing through this product based on the data I'm seeing from AMZ Scout software? I'm ordering that product in bulk. My supplier's air shipping or sea shipping it into Amazon. Sometimes I split shipments up in air and sea. I'll ship in like 20 units of my new product, so I have something to play with right out the gates. And then I save a lot of money with the rest of the units that are being shipped in by sea. And those will get there in time, but I get those air shipped units in to play with something a little faster here. So once those arrive in the Amazon warehouse, we're going to actually rank the product, and I show you special ways to do that as well with special URLs. There's a program in Amazon called Vine, where Amazon will allow product reviewers to buy your product, start leaving you reviews so you can start ranking and building your product up. After you have a good amount of reviews and you're at 4.5, 5 stars, your product can literally just sit there and sell for years like it has done for me. Again, thank you everyone for joining. Big shout out to you guys. Most people are brand new. Julian's been here 3 years now, selling on Amazon. Very nice. Still looking to learn, and you can always look to improve. That's what we're doing. So after the customer orders the product, Amazon ships it out. So Amazon is storing your inventory. The big kick for all the new beginners in here is you don't have to store product in your house. You ship directly from your supplier. You can order a sample home, check it out if you want, or you can just straight up ship the 100 or 200 units that you're bulk purchasing into Amazon. You can start with less than that, but I recommend those numbers for reasons I'll explain later. Ship them directly from the supplier into Amazon, and you don't have to have the product at your house. So you can go travel the world like what was my game plan all along, and Amazon is shipping the product to the customer with that 1 or 2 day prime shipping, and the money's going in your pocket, not product. Okay. So let's jump in, and we're going to start some product research here in a second. I'm going to show you the best Amazon FBA niche for a great product that's going to make you some good money and still have very low risk getting started. This is going to be key. So there's one thing I want to explain first, though, is people are usually having the biggest hurdle in finding their product. So me showing you how kind of simple it is and the simple approach I take may really iron things out and clear it up for you. So people are usually finding products that maybe are in too competitive of a niche. That's really hard to get ranking, and usually a higher startup product cost. A lot of people also think, I'm just going to start with a low cost product, one with a low price point, but that leads you to have very low profit margins. You don't want to sell 100 units in a day and only make $1 profit or $3 profit per sale on 100 sales. That's $300, but you have to move so many units to even make any good money. I like to find higher price products at a minimum of $40 so I can at least make $15, $20, $25 profit per sale on the low end, and then I can sell up as high as a $200 product that I'm selling that makes me $100 profit per sale. So these are things to keep in mind here. And again, people don't have unique selling propositions, a unique USP. Why do people want to buy your product? Again, that's simply what I like to do is make a bundle. I'll show you how we do that soon. And then I mentioned there's different ways to sell on Amazon. If you sell wholesale instead of private label, that's different. That means you're selling a name brand product that could be a Nike shoes or something like that. And you could technically go buy those in a store, or let's say you get them for a good price and you want to resell them on Amazon. Well, there's like 20 other people selling those same shoes, and you have to compete for what's known as a buy box. And it's not your own listing. It's not your own product that no one else can jump on. I like to build my own product, my own listing, my own reviews. It's my brand asset that I can sell off to someone later. And in the meantime, I'm just churning profits on it every single day. This is a very good cash flow type business that you can predict. It's a predictable thing that you do the research and it will start working for you. It's not like a speculative thing like stock markets, crypto, stuff that you don't have control of. I'm involved in those as well. And I'll tell you, there's a big difference between building a real business and speculating on assets that are moving up and down and you can't control. This gives you so much more peace of mind to build a real product. It makes you feel pretty dang good. So what is that buy box? Again, with private label, you own your own buy box. You can see on the left-hand picture, it shows $51.99, only one left in stock. And that's your box that people actually press buy now. They press buy now or add to cart. That's called the buy box. Now with wholesaling, look at how that buy box looks. It's showing those Nike shoes, and there's 26, if you look closely, 26 other options. So a ton of people are out here trying to resell that same product. And usually the person with either the highest store rating or the lowest price, that's also Prime. So they're also shipping through Amazon with Fulfillment by Amazon. That's why it's called FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. They win the buy box. So if you're a new seller, it's kind of hard to compete and win that buy box. Whereas when you build your own listing, as long as you're differentiated, made a good bundle and are standing out, you have better images, it's pretty easy to do because you see what your competitors are doing already and you can just one up them. Simply, I like to use ChatGPT now and say, I'm selling this type of product on Amazon. What are 50 unique bundle items I can include with this? And then the AI ChatGPT just spits out like 50 items. I'm like, that is a good idea. Then I go talk to my supplier and they can simply throw that in the same box my original product's in. And now I got my main image on Amazon showing that bundled item in it right out front. And people are like, whoa, what's that? That's a better offer than these other guys, and it's the same price. So it's an easy way to stand out. So before we do the research, sorry, I didn't remember I had these extra slides going, but what is the best low risk product niche that makes a ton of money all year round? I just want you guys to take a guess. What kind of product do you think is like a good seller all year round that's low risk? So with low risk, I'm talking not electronic, not oversized. With electronics, it's not too risky to sell. But technically you could be plugging into something into an outlet in the house. Worst case scenario, it somehow blows up. I've never really even heard of that stuff happening, but I'm just saying low risk products. Abdul says baby niche, especially infant related. Now, the key question is low risk. Imagine if you're selling products in the baby niche to infants. Amazon actually has a little more strict guidelines where some items can't be chokeable. There's like if it's less than 0.25 inches. They consider that like a chokeable item. There's different things. So that could technically be a little more risky selling in the baby niche. I'm trying to find something absolutely like no risk. Household kitchen, very good guesses. Matcha tea. Julian saying matcha tea. I'm even looking for something more low risk than that, because technically tea, ingesting it, I doubt there's people that are allergic, many people allergic to it, but maybe there's a small percentage that someone drinks it, has an allergic reaction, they start freaking out. Same with Liz saying beauty items. Well, people could be putting on topicals. I have a beauty brand actually, and I had to get product liability insurance on that brand because people are using it. It's actually a red light therapy product. And, you're putting that on your face, and Amazon came up and said, hey, actually, we're taking your listing down because this is considered a medical grade beauty item. And you got to show us certifications and product liability insurance. So anything topical you're putting on your skin, putting in your body, paper. Okay, someone said paper products, and the next person in the chat said toys. Those two things, those all come together into being exactly what I want to show you guys, actually. So you guys kind of guessed it there. But yeah, household kitchen items, some of that stuff can be easy, but again, maybe it might be a bigger appliance. That's going to be a heavier, expensive product to ship. Stickers, Eric says that maybe that's a low cost, but stickers are a good thing to bundle in with another type of product as maybe a complementary item. Oh, Liz saying like containers, okay, for beauty items. Yeah, that could be good. But again, we got to find something that's got a good profit margin, that's making good profit, not just selling stickers for $9.99 and making like $2 profit per sale after Amazon fees or something. All right. I love that you guys came in and asked all these questions. Tissues, again, maybe that's in a lower cost of a product. Pet items, that could be good too. We're going to jump into the product research, my friends. It's time. And we're going to come back, ask any questions. I'm going to do a lot of these questions for you guys at the end, and I'm going to just get through this and give you guys time to still have dinner with the family if you haven't done that yet or whatever. So awesome. Gym sports equipment, dog beds. I have seen some unique dog bed type products on Amazon, ones that fit in the back of like a car seat or something. They sell for a good price. The thing was maybe they're a little oversized, but as long as you check the Amazon fees and make a bundled product, like some doggy chew toy that you throw in with it, just so that your main image on Amazon stands out in that whole sea of other dog beds. You want to have your dog bed, and then up in the corner, that cool bundled item standing out so people see it and want to click on your listing. Amazing, guys. So I'm going to turn on the screen share right now, and we're going to jump in and do product research. I'm going to show you how AMZ Scout works at first, and then with their product research tool. And then I'm going to actually just show you some niche of like some of the products I've been selling for years that have infinite niches, are lightweight, kind of like you guys were saying in the toys and games category, and kind of similarly made with like paper. So you guys will see in a second that low risk niche product. But pretty much AMZ Scout, again, very big shout out to them allowing me to host this webinar for you guys. And their software is like probably the best out. It is the best out there for the price, especially. So love that about them. And they're constantly innovating. They asked me a couple things I want to see more in their software, and they took some of my points I mentioned to them like last week. So they're constantly improving. It's getting better and better. Pretty much the main tool I'm using here to find products is in this product research tab, and then pressing on product database. So you also are going to need to install the Pro extension that comes with this package. And up in the corner here, you can see I have these Chrome extensions plugged in from AMZ Scout, and I'll show you how we use those soon. Basically, we find a product idea and then we plug it in on Amazon. And then these extensions actually break down all the amount of money people are making in the niche. itself and how competitive it is. So that's how we refine the search and check. Just making sure everything's coming through here. Yeah, the screen share is working. Just wanted to make sure you guys were good on that. So the first thing we're doing is categories. I'm going to say, you can say select all, clear all, whatever. I'm just going to say clear and then come through, and we will run a search for a lot of categories. But again, I will show you the low risk niche one in the toys and games section soon. But if I was to find just other products in general, I would probably just do appliances, baby products. I'd skip clothing and jewelry because clothing has a lot of different sizes, colors, variations that you have to order, like 20 sizes, or like you'd have to order 100 smalls, 100 medium, 100 large, 100 XL. And then the same for blue, red, green, like all the different colors. And you can't sell shirts for like that much money. So it's kind of a risky, low profit margin, competitive type niche that I would stay away from that stuff. Same with grocery, gourmet food. That's kind of food, ingesting it, going to expire in warehouses. You don't want to deal with that. I would go industrial and scientific. You could do musical instruments because sometimes products are in this category. If it's like a beat maker or something like that, you could still select this, but we're not going to want to sell straight up trumpets or, actual guitars, because then we're competing with like big names that are like Gibson guitars and Schilke trumpets, all these. We don't want to compete against big brand names. So we're finding special, unique niches that are low competition, untapped. So we're going to go pet supplies, toys and games, arts and craft, beauty, personal care. I stay away from collectibles, fine art, health, household, stay away from Kindle books unless you're trying to publish a book. Office products, sports and outdoors, staying away from video games, heavily trademarked category. Automotive, we can do that. Maybe there's some cool random parts we find. Again, staying away from books. We'll do electronics, home, patio, lawn and garden, and tools, home improvement. I'll press apply. And now this is where I put in the filters so that the software will actually shoot out all these products that meet the filters I'm looking for. So I want to find a product again between like 40 to, I'd say $120 is good for starters. And this is already putting you in a ballpark where if you're selling something for $60 or $80, you're making at least $35 profit per sale. Okay, so imagine 3 sales a day at $35. You're already making, what is that, $105. Instead of selling those 100 units at $1 profit, you just got to sell 3 units and you're breaking $100 if you're making like $35 profit per sale. So that's what I want to get you guys on. That's when I saw the most success. When I sold a more expensive item, I started making $50 profit per sale. 10 sales a day, I was making $500 profit a day. And that's when my life straight up fully changed. And I'm like, I'm never going back to a job again, basically. So I knew the time I put into finding more products would always be there for me. And I'd always have that fallback plan because I had learned a skill that was very powerful. Now, reviews, I'm not even going to put like a 0 here. It's just I want a product that has a maximum of like 300 reviews. Okay. Sometimes you could even say a product only as high as 50 reviews. So we're aiming for products that have very low reviews. That's going to lead it to have less competition. So you can see here the range of reviews impacts the reviews on the product. So we'll even put on 50 for now, just so we can see if this shows us some products that are making a lot of money with like really low reviews. That's a really good sign. Now, estimated sales, I sometimes put that in there, but I don't care so much about the amount of sales per month as I care about the revenue. So this estimated revenue is very important. Now, I'm going to say a minimum of, we said like 15,000 a month. Let's just put that in there. Now it's going to show us products in this price point, in those categories that don't have more than 50 reviews, and they're still making $1,500 a month in revenue at least, at a minimum. And from here, I would then just press find products. I don't need to worry about like the weight. You could put that in there. But I mean, yeah, maybe a maximum of 2 pounds because we don't want to do something too big. But sometimes I don't even put the weight in there. Now, let's see what products it's finding for us. Coming back in. Share screen. Damn, the share screen wasn't working. Shit. Wow. Okay. Let me quickly show you all I had to do. Look, AMZ Scout, I came in here, selected all the filters. Very easy. You can take a picture of that if you want. These are the filters or the categories I look at. Give you like 2 seconds to take a quick pick, but it's all good. And then I put in the price point, the reviews. I said no more than 50 reviews, a minimum of 15,000 revenue, and a weight no more than 2 pounds. So making sure you guys can see that. Okay, so I pressed find products, and now here we go. AMZ Scout just shot out all these products, and you can see exactly that these are indeed meeting the criteria I wanted. So right here, you can see the price point of this night vision goggle type of deal. Interesting find, actually. Price at $77.99, and they're making $24,000 a month in revenue. So that's meeting our criteria. And then you can see the reviews. They only have 29 reviews. And I've actually never seen this product category before. So we'll take a look at that. What I would do is then open this link in a new tab. And good. I'm happy you guys can see the screen. And yes, this is a live webinar. I just don't have the chat window open with like when I'm screen recording over here. Yeah, and I don't want to mess any of that up. So I will leave it like this. As long as you can see it, that's good. Basically, I would then find these products. Night vision goggle, interesting. You see what they're kind of bundling, memory card, stuff like that. There's always ways to maybe improve on this product or do a different bundle that people might want more. And then I open that in a new tab. So we then have the product here, and I'm going to show you our next steps to actually dive into this. But usually first, I go through and I actually see if there's other interesting products that stand out to me. Okay, LED black titanium flat iron. So this is like a beauty product, a flat iron thing. It's an LED one. I feel like that's going to be a competitive market, you know, because you can buy these hair curling flat iron, whatever it is, things like anywhere. But we'll look at that market on Amazon anyway. Then you got like knives. We're not going to want to sell those. Another night vision thing. So actually, looks like not that many products came up that met this criteria, because it's actually, the filters I put in are pretty hardcore, like making a good, like a lot of money and not very heavy and only have 50 reviews. So that's very low reviews. Normally I'd put in like 300 reviews, press find products, because it's going to give me a lot more options. A fingerprint door lock. Interesting. And that's what you want to kind of find, like a unique niche, not something that you can readily go buy in a Walmart or any store like that, like a water bottle. You know, it's like you can get those anywhere, but you know, finding a special keyless door entry door lock, that's going to be a product that's probably searched a lot more on Amazon than someone driving into like you can still get them in Home Depot or whatnot, but that's just what I'm saying. Some shavers, you can buy those anywhere, probably competitive. Baby monitor, weaving loom kit. Interesting. We'll open that one in a new tab. And then I would just kind of scroll through and find products that aren't these cosmetics, that still have like a unique feel to it. Preserved red rose. Let's open those up. So basically, after you find a couple products, let's just run in and I'll show you the analysis on those guys real quick. Actually, yeah, there are some other cool things I was going to show you here. Let's see. Yeah, you could even press on like trending product or new product, which we have selected. So if you uncheck that, maybe it's going to show you more products that are going to come up. But I like to usually keep selected on the trending and new products. So, because I've actually never seen this, but once you find the product, very important step is actually copying the main keyword. Okay. Because we're not just going to sell based on one person's listing. We need to sell based on how this whole market is actually doing. Even though this person only has 29 reviews and they're making 400 sales in the last month. And you can actually see, again, when I press on that Chrome extension up here, it gives me the data on this product, specifically the Amazon fees, the price, the estimated sales per month, revenue, the weight, a lot of details. But we're going to use that when we actually paste in the keyword for that product in Amazon. And now we're looking at the whole market, because maybe that one guy has low reviews, only 29 reviews, and they're making a bunch of sales. But other people in this market have a lot more reviews than that. Yes, they're making 3,000 sales in the last month and they're priced higher, but you have to look at all your competitors. And remember what I was saying, how everyone has like the same looking product. This is when you can come in and do a camouflage instead of a black, like a different color, or they're already kind of bundling with this. But again, maybe we do like a Chat GPT, and let's see if I can log in here very quickly. Try Chat GPT. So I would say I'm selling night vision goggles on goggles on Amazon. What are 50 unique items to bundle with? So again, you can do something like this and instantly find a ton of different things that you can include with this. Multi-tool, survival kit, headlamp. I'm just giving you guys an idea. This is very powerful. You can easily find a ton of bundling ideas just with ChatGPT like that. And so let's go back. So that's a good way to find some bundles, but also we need to then really see how this market's doing. So I'm going to press on the Chrome extension, and now we're getting data for every single seller. And what we want to see is high sales, high revenue, and low reviews for most people. So I'm going to even move this revenue right here, and I'm going to press on revenue. So it's actually going to, after it's done loading, it's going to sort the revenue by who's ever making the highest amount of money going down. And then we can find, oh my gosh, this is actually a really good niche. So we already found a golden nugget, my friends. This isn't that low risk niche that I'm going to show you, so stay tuned, but this is actually a pretty dang good product. You just really need to differentiate, because you see how people almost have like the same looking thing. You have to make your image somehow stand out, and you will get a huge chunk of this market share. Because look at this. Average monthly revenue, $184,000 a month. Average price, $120. That is beautiful. That means you're making good profit per sale. The Amazon fees are like only $25, and they're selling at almost $120. So if you can get the product for a good price from your supplier, which we can press on supplier right inside the Chrome extension, press Alibaba. This is where we're buying our products. And this is kind of like the same exact thing right here, $42. Okay. And this isn't even negotiating yet. And I looked for half a second. And it says MOQ 5. That means minimum order 5. This supplier will sell you as low as 5 pieces of this. So when you ask, I need 100 pieces of this, they're going to lower this price for you quite a bit. And there's a lot of negotiating I can do and help you guys without further. Some of these are like military grade for $7,000. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking to compete with the ones that are already on Amazon, already proving to make good sales. What do I mean by good sales? Why did I say this was a great product? Because look at the revenue for everyone. This is insane. $1.3 million a month this guy's making in sales, at least with a 50% profit margin or more. So they're selling almost 10,000 units a month. They're making, I mean, just do the math there. It's pretty insane what these guys are doing. 10,000 sales at $50 profit, which they're probably making, that's $500,000 a month in profit. That's a lot more than the $5,000 we're talking about. Now, we can't just expect to be the top seller because, look, this person has 2,500 reviews. But why I said this was great is because, look, there's more pieces of the pie, my friends. Thousands of reviews. And actually, this SP over here, I need to share with you, that means sponsored. So they're advertising. Here's their organic listing. Notice how it's literally the same product. These two right here. So I would actually press X and X and clean those sponsored guys out. So we're looking at now different products. There's only a couple people advertising. So now that guy's not showing up duplicated. There's only 2 people making over 1,000 reviews. And below that, this is why it looks really freaking good to me, actually. Only 63 reviews, 320K a month. 124 reviews, 200K. So we're talking in the low hundreds of reviews and even less, 50 reviews, and they're still making $200,000. I'm doing this product. What the heck did we just find? Look at all the people making over $100,000 a month. And look at how low the reviews are. Okay, 4,900 reviews. Whatever. It's okay if there's a couple outliers because the majority of people have very low reviews. And then look at the revenue. 20 grand. You got to go way down here and they're still making 7,000. The bottom of the page still has people making, like, the worst person probably just started or something, or they haven't ranked or done anything. $100 in a month, $1,600 in a month. Those are the only people doing bad. And then everyone else is at least 7,000 and up. 7,000 to the 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, 70,000, 90,000. And the reviews are extremely low. So that is actually a beautiful product. It says niche score, high profit margin, great demand, competition's medium. And AMZ Scout gives you a little breakdown there. And visibility score, very small amount of users have ever even found this niche. Although a significant number of sellers consider this niche in their market research. But there aren't too many people even considering it, it sounds like. So this is actually a really good product that I wasn't expecting to find, and I'm spending quite a lot of time on it, but that's how I do my analysis. We find the product on AMZ Scout's software. Then we plug in that main product name in the search bar, and then we look at the whole market, and then we run our Chrome extension, and we dive in to see, does everyone have like pretty low reviews, and is everyone making high sales? Well, luckily we found a great product like right away. And one other thing I want to show you before we continue is after you look at one of these listings, you can come down and see what's frequently bought together. This is another way you can bundle. They got a cool like carry case. You'll definitely want some kind of carry case with this when people are spending $120 for it. You can come in and read the reviews, see what people liked, what they didn't like about it. Oh, it's going to make me sign in if I actually want to read the reviews, but you can get ideas of how to improve on the product by reading negative reviews and stuff like that as well. But overall, it looks like most people like the product, and there's not many bad reviews. It's like 4.5 stars. Everyone's got 4.5 stars at least. So that means the product works. You're not probably going to get a lot of refunds with it. Again, that's another thing I look for. That was an amazing product. Now let me show you LED black titanium flat iron and show you the difference, because I didn't have a good feeling about this, but we put in the main keyword there, and now we can run AMZ Scout again. And I'm going to speed through these just so you get a feel of how I do this real quick. And again, we're coming right over to revenue and looking at the reviews. We want to see people consistently making a lot of money and consistently low reviews. So now look, people are making like millions of dollars with just one listing again, but we're dealing with quite a few more people in the thousands of reviews, 18,000, 6,000, 7,000, 3,000. Yeah, 15,000. And it's, let's see what's it priced at? $99, $60, average price 68. Okay, now it's fully sorted for us. So let me go highest revenue, these two columns right here, and we're looking down, and we want to see high revenue, which we see, but we can't expect to just come in with 2 reviews and like start beating people out with 18,000 reviews. So we got to look down. How are the people doing that are in that lower review ballpark that we're looking for? So 71 reviews, 13K, 1,300 reviews. Again, I would already just not do this product because a lot of people have many reviews, and those that have low reviews, a lot of them aren't making that much money. Like the 77 reviews, 1,000, 3,000, want to be making a little more than that. It's just a little too competitive with the high reviews. And weaving loom kit for toys. We'll do one more example, and then I'm going to show you the actual product niche with the low risk real quick, and we will continue on. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Drop in the chat. Again, if you have any questions about any of this, and is this valuable for you? Is this new information? I'm really hoping I'm giving you guys a good look at how to find these good products. So we're waiting for this to load up. Again, I'm loading this after we see all the competitors. We see like all the people selling the same type of weaving product. But look, 41 reviews, 12, 20, or $41, $25, 40, 31. So it's at that lower end of the price points. But let's quickly see, sort by revenue going down. And then we have our revenue. And let's see how we're looking. So 700 reviews, 1,000. Yeah, there's only a few people making like some good money. These people are making good money. These guys are making good money. 88 reviews, but look, these are sponsored SPs over here. So actually, to filter this out so we're not looking at duplicates, I would just quickly exit the SP guys. Boom, boom. SP. All right, now we're looking at individual people. So, and this, you got to watch out, because like this is a whole wooden board. This isn't the same little like yarn kit that we're looking at. So we want to get rid of that. And you see that has 2,000 reviews. So that's going to help us get down to exactly this type of product. That's what we're looking at. And these guys are making some decent money, to be honest. 88 reviews, 30K, 60 reviews, 15K. But it does drop off because it is that lower price point product. So quite a few people are making a lot lower money. But it might be a cheaper, easy product to get started on. And you can always add more items in your bundle to sell for a higher price. And when you're really making the bundle stand out, you can do well. Only 100 reviews, they're making over 1,000 sales, and they're at a high price point. So if you're interested in arts and crafts, you have a passion, and you want to do something like that, it's not too bad of a product. Preserved real red rose. I'll do this one real quick, and then I'm going to show you the niche. So we'll quickly find all the preserved real roses. Now, honestly, this is potentially a seasonal product, coming up to Valentine's Day in about a month from now. So you would have already wanted to have this thing stocked in January and getting reviews on it by now. So these seasonal items can do really well for short periods of time. And usually the seasonal ones have like low reviews and very high amount of money. 245K reviews, revenue. Look at all the money per month these guys are making. When I first started and I saw people making this kind of money with just a product, like an Amazon shipping out their 1,400 units a month, and I can be anywhere I want in the world. Like, this is why I signed up to this business. There's so many other businesses, and nothing allows the time freedom like this to make this kind of money. And then you don't even need that many reviews, a couple hundred reviews, 67 reviews, making $40,000 a month with that right there. And you see they're kind of bundling it with that little heart necklace type of deal too. Great little easy bundle, $60 price point. They're probably getting the thing for, let's see what these little roses cost. This is literally the same one, and it's $4. Okay, it's taking me to Alibaba. I wanted to show you, like, I can't zoom in more. This is like the same thing with the necklace, and it's $4, my friends. That's what I'm saying. And they're selling it for $60. Like, this is what businesses do. They buy, unfortunately, like, I hope we get more manufacturing back in the US. That might happen coming soon, but most of the world buys from China. China is the world's factory. They are pumping out products for the low cost, and businesses buy it there, and then everything is insanely upcharged. We had viewers from London and the UK here. You guys, as well as us Americans, pay so much for everything. It's ridiculous. Coming back in, okay, everyone's saying it's helping you guys out. Let me keep the screen shared for me. I'm going to keep coming in, and I'm going to show you this niche real quick. Boom, party decorations. Now, a quick thing you guys can do is do party decorations space and do like K. And now you see, oh, kitten party, or P. I guess we're seeing engagement, or sweet 16, retirement. So I'm showing you that there's infinite niches of this. A streamers, like a gamer party or bachelorette. I can type in W, winter party, wedding, black and white, 60th birthday, Star Wars. That's trademarked. We can't do that. Housewarming. Basically, you just want to pick a niche and go with it. So let's say engagement party for fun. Now this is what I'm saying, because this is actually in the toys and games. These like party kits are in the toys and games niches. So whoever guessed that earlier, you were right. And you notice it's basically balloons and made out of paper. But the key to winning in these markets is very easy, because you have so many bundling options. Notice how people are selling the plates right here for $20. They're selling this balloon and banner set for $13. And this other happy engagement thing for $10. So what I do, I might even show you guys one of my product listings. I think I'm going to do that so you can see exactly how I bundled. Okay, so what I usually do is get plates, cups, napkins, tablecloth, photo backdrop, photo booth props, banners, all this stuff. And you see how everyone's just kind of selling that individual item. Napkins for $10, 100 sales. Bundle the napkin with the plates, cups, napkins, and the balloons, and all of the set. So it's a one-stop shop, kind of like what they're doing here. You see tablecloth, they have plates, some balloons, photo booth prop. Their kit's only $25. This whole thing probably costs them like less than $7 with shipping, and they don't have many reviews, and they're making a ton of sales, 300 sales, and you're getting a higher price point on it. Now, I'm going to show you one of my products. I've been selling this thing for literally like 5 years. Let's see if it's even like on page 1. Yeah, this one is mine right here. So a lot of people are doing bundles. I'm at $44.99. This kit cost me $9.26, including shipping into Amazon. So you can see the main point I'm doing is the photo backdrop, because I clicked into all the other listings and saw what's frequently bought together. You know, it shows that with these other products. And I saw the photo booth props, or like a mask, was being purchased, the balloons, you got 20 plates, cups, napkins, the tablecloth. Buying all these items separately was like $80 if a customer wanted to do it. I'm selling it at $45, and it cost me $9.26 for all this and shipping into Amazon. And this product is on repeat. I just call the supplier, ship it in, done, make $25 profit per sale. And it can sell 10 units a day, you know, $250 profit a day with a product that I put a week's worth of work into like 5 years ago, basically. But that's kind of how I like to bundle. And you can choose any niche, because you see, like, tablecloth sold on its own. This kit is missing the plates and the cups and the napkins and like the photo backdrop. But you see, this guy's only got 2 reviews. They did the pink one for the girls. I think a lot of people have actually started copying my product, because there weren't many people bundling like this, but they probably saw mine at the higher price point and they're like, dang, we like that. So look, selling at $40, they're making good profit on that. So that's the niche, the party decoration niche. You can do any of these. Llama party. And again, it's the same deal. Find the hot selling items. You can run AMZ Scout, see which items are making the most sales, and combine all those hot items into one kit, because people are dropping $15 just on this on its own, and $5 here and 20 here. And this actually might be a good niche, the llama party, to just come in with a bundle. So I really hope that gave you some good ideas. We're going to stop sharing. It's definitely gotten darker outside, but we still got some light. And yeah, what do you guys think about that? I hope that product research helped you. I'm going to continue and help you guys with the other secrets to this. And that little description there gave you a lot of the information that I'm going to just kind of refresh you on. But again, how do you stand out? Again, I was talking bundles, branding, and what is the cost of Amazon FBA? Like, what are these fees? You know, how do you make your bundle? Look at what's frequently bought together. Am I on X? Yes, I am. But Instagram, Instagram is Luke_Weschelberger. Tap in there, my friends. Again, thank you everyone who's tuned in. Everyone has pretty much stayed on. I see like no one has dropped off pretty much on this whole webinar. So I love you guys for that. Now, how do you make your bundle? I just said, use ChatGPT, use the frequently bought together, all that stuff. Read customer negative reviews and questions. Maybe you see people are saying, oh, the charger included is not working, or I wish it had this, I wish it had that. Those are things that are going to help you find bundle items, or tell your supplier, hey, we need to like make this product work in this way because customers were complaining about it, you know? So all the data for you to build a good product is already on Amazon. Now, a common question is, can you like work with multiple suppliers? How do you combine these bundles together? Yes, you can work with more than one supplier, but most of the time, one supplier will be able to bundle everything for you in-house. Like if they're in the party niche, they probably have all the party decorations for that niche or something. So they'll make the party kit for you. I've done a dinosaur party kit, a race car party kit, and I've sat back and literally pulled in passive income for years on very low risk products that never get returned I didn't even mention this. People use the party kits and then they throw them away because the plates are dirty, it's paper, whatever, and no one is going to return that to me. Electronic items, things like that, maybe you get more returns. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I was thinking to myself, what is the easiest way where I can just unplug and still make money and like not have to really look at or do anything? So it's not because I'm lazy. I'm very active all the time outdoors and stuff, but I wanted to free my time. So how do you actually brand your product? You actually don't even need to make a brand of your product. Like you could just put it on Amazon. You don't need to brand it. If you do get more serious, you can build a brand. You can get it trademarked right through Amazon. They do the trademark. And when you do get your trademark, you can actually, once you're trademarked, you now have access to enhanced brand content. So you can put videos in your product image section where normally if you're not branded, if you don't have a trademark, you can just put photos in there. That works totally fine. You don't need to be branded. Most of my products aren't branded. I'm just selling a dinosaur party kit with everything you need. And they see the image and they're like, it's a no-brainer. They got a huge bundle for a crazy good price. We're buying it type of deal. But you can really build a badass brand kind of thing with a brand storefront. You can remove listing hijackers with ease. If someone tries to jump on your listing, which is unlikely, especially if you're bundling, because then they'd have to like copy your same bundle and make everything the same and try and sell on your listing. Like it just doesn't really happen. But in case you do build a big brand, yeah, you can remove anyone very easily. Now, this is really important. Maybe take a quick pic of this and you can easily Google what are the Amazon fees, because a really good thing actually is now that it's Q1, January 2025, the Amazon fees have came down as much as they're going to like all year. The only time Amazon increases fees is in Q4 around Christmas and holidays when they increase some storage cost and shipping out the product, the FBA fees. And I'll touch on that in a second. But at the end of the day, you factor in with the profit calculator, and AMZ Scout shows you what the fees are and all that. So you see, okay, if my supplier's giving it to me for this cost and everyone's selling for this cost on Amazon, I can see after the Amazon fees how much profit I'm going to make. So the total cost of inventory, I recommend buying 100 to 200 units of maybe the product should cost you around 10 to 20 bucks, and that'll allow you to sell it at that 40 to 60 or $80 price range. If you sell something over $100 on Amazon, it's probably going to cost you like $40 from the supplier per unit. So keep that in mind, but then you could have higher profit upside. So the inventory cost could be anywhere between $1,000 and $4,000. When I started with $500 and turned it into a $30,000 a month business in the first 2 years. Actually after the first year, it was like 14 months. And I was starting to do I took my $500 and turned it into like $30K a month, which was incredible. So you can start with a small amount. It's a very scalable business. But your Amazon seller account only starts charging you when your inventory actually hits the warehouse. You can set up your seller account. Normally costs you $40 a month for the pro plan. I mentioned earlier, you can get an individual plan and it's free, but you're limited. You can't call Amazon seller support. Like when you're a seller, you can actually call and talk to the representatives at Amazon and they'll like help you on the back end with your listing or anything if you have a question. And you can't do advertising if you're only on the individual plan. So once you're serious about this, you get the pro plan, you'll easily make over $40 a month, like within 3 sales of profit or something. That'll already cover that payment. And then storage warehouse costs are really actually pretty cheap. For me, having about 500 units in Amazon, they charge me like $150 a month to keep 500 units in Amazon. So it's pretty cheap. It's about 87 cents per cubic square foot. And then, so the only real fee that you're paying for is the cost of your product, which you're going to make profit on anyway, your Amazon seller account, the warehouse, And your seller account again is $40 a month, and your storage warehouse cost for 100 units is like $50 a month. So pretty low costs. And the other fees impact you only when you make sales, when you're making profit. And that's the Amazon fee for them to actually box your product up and ship it to the customer from their warehouse. So that's the fulfillment fee. And there's 15% fee based on the item price. So if you're selling a $100 product, you're going to have a 15% referral fee for just selling on Amazon. Not a big deal. Again, just factor in your profit margin before you buy the product, and you'll see how much profit margin and room you have. And as long as you have like, whoa, everyone's selling here and I can easily make $20 profit per sale after all the fees and expenses, then you're good. So how do you actually verify suppliers and get the best price while maintaining the best quality and some negotiation tactics? Well, I was already showing you on Alibaba just from the AMZ Scout Chrome extension. You can press the button and it will start pulling up the products for you. But normally I just go to Alibaba itself, and then I press on this button here, verified manufacturers, after typing in the product I'm trying to find. And then it's going to show me all these verified manufacturers. What does that mean? Well, it means they've had a third party come in and actually look at their warehouse or at their factory and make sure they're abiding by good practices. You know, there's a lot of people thinking like, oh, some of these factories in China are like really bad. And I mean, that's true in some places, but the verified ones, in the most part, like they're working in obviously good working conditions. Like they show you photos of their factories, and some of the places look better than like businesses and storefronts I see here in the US. They have really high technology and stuff like that over there in these factories. So this slide is talking about avoid buying from the middleman. So after you click into the company profile, you can see like all these companies below that verified manufacturer with the red box button shows Shenzhen company or whatever. You can click on that, and then it will give you their company profile, and you can see in the red box I squared out below their business type. It says trading company. So that I usually look for a manufacturer. Manufacturers are going to be the ones that actually make the product in their factory, and they work at the low. I mean, they're making it for the lowest cost possible. If you're buying from a trading company, those people usually buy from the manufacturers and now they're reselling it to you so that you can resell it on Amazon. So if you buy from a manufacturer, you're going to get the best price. Now, some negotiation tactics. I start by messaging the same message. Hey, I'm interested in your product, looking to buy this many units. I want door-to-door sea shipping. That means from their warehouse to Amazon's warehouse. And I start by messaging a bunch of suppliers. I build relationships with them and just keep conversation going, keep asking them questions. Can you bundle this with it, this or that? And then we're leveraging quotes that we get from suppliers between each other. Maybe one supplier has less quality product, but they give you a really good price. Take that screenshot of that quote and send it to the high quality supplier and be like, hey, this is like the same product. I really want to work with you guys, but this other guy's offering me a really good low price. Can you meet me in the middle, or can we work on a deal from that? So that's one way to negotiate. And then ask about like, hey, how much is it if I buy 500 units from you? They're going to give you a lower price. So that's asking about high minimum order quantity pricing. If you only buy 10 units from them, they're going to charge you a lot more because you're not buying in bulk. When you're ordering 100 units, you get a lower price than that. And if you're buying 500 units, you get an even better price. So ask about that better price and say, I just need 100 units to test out, and I can come back and buy more from you after this first test order. Can you just give me like the price of the product as if I was buying like 500 units this time? And sometimes they're like, I got to talk to my boss. And then you're like, well, okay, I might be able to work with you. I might not, and just kind of play. You got to negotiate, and then you can get some good deals like that. So some of the top mistakes I see beginners making, is they order too much inventory. They come in and they buy too many products. They spend too much money. Now their heart's beating too fast. It's like, just start small and you can easily add more. If you have too many products and you're not selling that fast, it's going to start adding up costs. So 100 units is good because you might sell like 5 units a day, and then you got to get on your next order really quick because you might run out of stock, and then your listing goes down for a second. You can easily go back in stock, your listings back up, but you might lose a little ranking. So if you're selling too fast ever, a pro tip, just start raising your price, and then you'll sell slower. You'll make more profit per sale, and you'll have time for your next reorder to come in. Also, people just don't even check the profit margin or FBA fees. They're like, oh, I see this product's making a lot of sales. It's looking good, and I can get it for this price from the supplier, and it's selling for more on Amazon. That's good. But they don't check the actual Amazon fees. And then before they know it, they're like only breaking even or making a smaller profit than they expected. So check your profit margins. And then a lot of people just don't treat it like a real business. You know, when you're holding yourself accountable, you have to like have a journal. I have my journal back there. I'm writing out my goals, talk to this many suppliers today, do product research for 30 minutes, like a checkbox for everything I'm doing. I'm very structured. You have to hold yourself accountable, because when you don't work for a boss, like, you're the only one that has control over your life. And that's like a really empowering and freeing feeling, which gives you like so much more. It gave me purpose in life. And that's why I want to come and help people and talk to them, because I know this is very doable for a lot of people. And you like, sometimes they might get sidetracked, and I'm kind of there to motivate and get them going. You saw me, I broke my leg skateboarding. I was just skating today. It was a sunny day finally in Seattle today, and I was out skateboarding again today. And that taught me how to like push myself and also motivate others to try new tricks. And now I'm doing the same thing here with Amazon, trying to motivate and help people do this. So for this webinar, you guys stuck it through the end. I absolutely love you guys for that. I really appreciate it. Tuning in from all over the world at whoever knows what hours of the night. Absolutely love it. So you guys, I got a quote from Muhammad Ali. He said, "Those who are not courageous enough to take risks will never accomplish anything in life." So you have to risk some stuff. That's what makes life interesting. You only live once. You don't need to risk a ton of money, but this can literally change your whole life. Again, I started with $500. Now, today you've taken the risk to try something new by just listening in on this webinar. And that's why I really am appreciative from you guys, this many people in here wanting to do this for themselves. And I just want to wrap it up with saying, like, there are some action steps that you can take right now. Let me know if you guys are ready to take action and start this. I know I had a lot of beginners. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys ready to like take your next steps to make this a reality for you? That night vision goggle listing was insane. I mean, 60 reviews and making $400,000 a month. Insane. Now, like I said, I'm going to get to all the questions and stuff in a second. I know there were a lot of questions that came in, but I said I've been helping people, you know, more student success testimonies. The first month of Harry Drake sales over here, from, I think that was last January. Yeah, January 15th to February 15th on the far left over there. Started out, and he had some insane days with almost $3,000 in sales, 23 grand in the first month with Harry. He says, I hopped on multiple one-on-one Luke calls with Luke to make sure I got it. Definitely recommend. So I do have a ton of free YouTube videos. Awesome. You guys say you're ready. That's what I like to see. That's why the chat is a little lagged. So I see your messages like 20 seconds after you say them. So awesome, guys. Basically, yeah, I hop on one-on-one calls with people to like give them the kick in the pants and make sure you guys actually get this thing going. So The next steps, I mean, I want to help you. I want to make this happen. These guys have taken my course. Okay. I have, like I said, a lot of free YouTube videos, but I do have like a course. And what we're going to show you in a second is AMZ Scout and I worked out like a really good deal. So you can get like the product research and my package for like an insanely low price that has never been offered before, pretty much. And I'm just doing it because I want to put people on more. It's not even for me making the money that much at this point. I just want to get more successful people so that you guys can go out and refer this to other people, and then you can help them free themselves up. And it just feels good, you know, waking up, people message me like, dude, you helped change my life. I quit my job. I have success stories on my YouTube with people literally quitting their jobs after doing this. Like Brian Pate here saying, all in all, I was able to build 2 6-figure brands within my first 12 months of buying the course. Yeah, that guy literally bought like a mini yacht kind of thing in Seattle. And he's like, Luke, you're welcome here whenever you want. Justin Jackson, I remember him from Florida. I love building the relationship with people too. I travel a lot. I've met all these people in their different states. I met these guys when I was in Florida. I love meeting people. Okay. He says, no one has the hands-on help or responsiveness that Luke provides. That's a fact. There's another Brian Pate screenshot. 183 sales in a day, 10K sales in one day. I saw that question come in. Will it be really competitive if everyone in this webinar just jumps on Amazon right now? There's so many other sellers. There's so many niches. I literally found the night vision thing in like 5 seconds. And my program and course shows you many different research methods, and you'll be able to learn to fish for yourself and find these good products, and then message me and verify that with me. And we'll do like a Zoom call. That's part of what this package is. So if you need my help, this is where it comes in. And my course on my actual website is like $1,000, but it's got almost 100 videos in it. You don't necessarily have to watch all of the videos. I do recommend you do if you're serious about it. But the videos aren't like an hour long. It's bite-sized videos, 2-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute videos or whatever that are just to the core, exactly what you need to know. Every detail. I couldn't cover everything here, but I do in the course. It's very valuable, very worth your money. Brian Pate, the last guy that bought the yacht or whatever, only got on one Zoom call with me, and he bought my course. I offer multiple Zoom calls. And from the info in my course, he just knew what to do and built the 2 6-figure brands on his own, basically, from that. My Amazon course also has a private Facebook group community, which you can join, ask questions there. It's actually, it's kind of popping in there, but not even that much, because I help people one-on-one. I mean, I just have the time to do it. That's what I freed my life up for. I have quite a bit of free time. I made like an FBA freak, another Facebook group. It's a brand new community. But the main thing is this mentorship. The one-on-one thing is what you guys really are going to get value from. Even though you, like Brian did, watch just my course videos and build 2 6-figure brands. But me being your accountability partner or whatever, like, is what people need. Because a lot of people find good products and they think they can do it, but they're not certain. And then that makes them not pull the trigger. But when I do that quick call with them, I'm like giving them, oh, dude, this product's great. Or you're doing awesome. This is a great product, great find. Maybe bundle with this or do this instead. Then they're like, oh, dude, I needed that. I needed to hear that from you. Like, now I can do this. And then they get that final push to get the product in and start making money. Like, they could be out at dinner. They could be waking up in the morning, checking their phone, and they got the sales because this is a 24-hour business, my friends. Yeah. And other than 3-month mentorship, that's where you can just ask me questions whenever you want. But then I give you 2 1-hour coaching calls that are just one-on-one. It's not like a group thing. I don't have a team member that's going to fill in for me. It's going to be you and me doing these calls. And that's $500 value. You see all these values below, in-person and online events. This this is a lot of value that people pay $5,000, $2,000 just to go to like these events. You know, I'm not the only speaker here, but there are in-person events that I invite people to, and you can learn from a lot of different people about these, about how to succeed selling online. So if you look at the entire course bundle of my course, the private Facebook communities, the one-on-one mentorships, the multiple coaching calls, I mean, from someone who's been there and done it for the last going on 8 years, coming up in this May in about 5 months, I will have been doing this 8 years. I can't believe I've been that free for this long. It's actually unreal. But if you want like all that stuff together, you know, even spending $6,000 to make a real business that, like night vision goggles, everyone in there was making over $100,000, it seemed like, in a month. You have to spend a little money, put that money out on the table, and know that I'm going to get this money back, and I'm not giving up until I do that. Okay, so that value alone, $6,000. Would you pay $6,000 to make $100,000 a month? Maybe it takes you 6 months or a year to get to that level, but would that be worth it? I mean, it would be to me. Now, AMZ Scout, also their whole suite of tools. Normally, if you want to buy it alone, it's $439, $440. But I only showed you the product database and the Pro AI extension. I didn't even show you the reverse ASIN lookup, which will show you all the top keywords that other top sellers are ranking for. So you see the keywords that you have to put in your own listings. There's the product tracker, keyword tracker, quick view, AI listing builder. So you can literally say, I'm selling this product, make me a title, bullets, and description. And the AI software just spits everything out for you. So this was the Pro AI extension. I showed you mainly how to use that. I didn't even pull up the profit calculator, which you can see over here, but you put in the price of the product after you get quotes from the supplier. And then you put in how much you plan to sell it for on Amazon, and it will show you the Amazon fees and everything like that. So you can see, okay, good, I'm going to be making $25 profit per sale here. This is a good product to get into. You need to check that profit calculator. And then the Pro AI extension also pulls up a lot of different info from these AI bots that they've just introduced. And that kind of reads through a lot of the product listings and the reviews, and it gives you suggested tips on how to improve. Let's see, asking why the guy was named differently in the intro slides. Oh no, my name's Luke Westerberger, man. I'm the same guy. I'm the guy. I don't know. I see Don with a question there. Maybe I'll answer that in a second. Maybe they moved it to the Q&A thing. Yeah, I'll answer your question later, Don. But the Pro extension, I mean, it pulls all the info you need to just make your product better from the start. So it's very powerful, very beneficial. I showed you how you can see the niche scores of showing you, like, is this a good product to even sell just based on a quick look on the niche score. The review guy, Don, who's the review guy? One second. I'll help you out, man. But AMZ Scout, their product database, I showed you that. And there's over 600 million products that are in this database that are on Amazon, that when you put in these filters, that's how many products they're narrowing down to give you that good product pick that meets your search criteria. AMZ Scout, keyword research and reverse ASIN tools. This is where you can put in like a keyword and you'll find all these different products or different keywords that are related to that. And yeah, that's how you can sprinkle these keywords throughout your listing, because you need to have a listing that's going to have good SEO. So customers aren't just typing in, you know, one version of a keyword. They're not just typing in shark party supplies. They might say 2-year-old party supply for boy. If you have that keyword in your listing, maybe even your shark party will pull up on that broader keyword search. So let me jump in and we'll get to your guys' questions in just a second. Yeah, Don, you're talking about Justin. I had Justin Jackson, Harry Drake, and Brian Pate. Those were different review guys, but yeah, many others have been on the channel, and I didn't want to waste time just talking about all that stuff. If you want me to talk about all the success stories, I can, but you guys got to be the next success story. Not worried about anyone else but ourselves. We are in control of our own destinies here. So the AI listing builder, again, makes you the title, bullet points, everything you need. So AMZ Scout bonuses, they have other things that will give you actually a 1,000 plus product exclusive product ideas, and they deliver that weekly. So they give you a whole spreadsheet of products in different niches that already meet good criteria and all this stuff. So they're helping you out with even the monthly trend reports on what new products are trending. You don't need to launch like 100 products, guys. You need like 5 products, and that can make you will, if you have 5 products making you $100 a day in profit, very easy to do. That's $500 a day in profit. Okay, that we're talking about profit here. We're not just looking for revenue numbers, and that's $15,000 a month. And that's on the low end. So 3 to 5 products in your inventory, you're going to start making some serious money. But look, you don't need to get overwhelmed with like thousands of product ideas and stuff. Like, you don't want to get into analysis paralysis. So I'm here to help you just fine tune, take it easy, step by step, one product, run it up, start making some money, learn how this business works. But AMZ Scout, I mean, has even more stuff that come in their like $440 bundle or whatever. Actually, this is on top of that. People can buy these items separately. The report with 5 ready to go product ideas and how to appear on the first page of Amazon search results ebook. That is like the most important thing. And you can buy these from them separately, and they cost quite a bit. There's even more bonuses, supplier lists, how to get a reliable supplier. They have other values. I talk about that in the course as well. But if you talk about my entire course and the AMZ Scout bundle with all the bonuses, like, you're talking about $10,000 if you want to buy everything separately. But you know how I like to roll. I like to bundle things together and make it practical and affordable for everyone, especially those who have stuck it out in the webinar. And that's what I talked to AMZ Scout about, making a special bundle for you guys. So for today, we're cutting that 10K down, and it's literally only $749. So like $750. It's very, very small price to pay. That's actually less than what my entire course costs. So I know you guys said that there's quite a few people that said you're ready right now. And we made it even easier if you really want to like split this up into 4 payments. So it's going to be less. It's like $180 a payment, and you can pay it over a month. Pretty low cost to start. And guys, there's a 10-day money back guarantee. So you can literally just get this, commit right now, and don't let the feeling subside. You have to follow your gut. You have to follow your instinct. And I'm going to help you. You just have to trust in yourself and myself that I'm going to help you and that you're going to be receptive on the help. So scan either of these QR codes, or in the chat, you have the link right here for the one-time payment. If it's not too big of a deal, just swipe it, and I'm going to help you set up a product and a business where it's going to make you this money 10-fold, 20-fold back. This is what I'm here to do. And my reputation is based on helping other people. You can type me up on Google. You'll see a lot of articles from the TV show I was on with my girlfriend, and we won the TV show. So I'm all about building a good reputation. I was going to say, you can Google me up and say, ask like Luke student reviews or Luke reviews, whatever. Like, I'm here to hook you guys up. You don't have to worry about it. So this is the Klarna link where it's like a 4-time payment deal. And let me know if you guys are ready. Like, you guys are ready to do this. Go ahead and scan the QR code, and you can see right here, again, there's a free 10-day money back guarantee. So for any refunds, you can just contact AMZ Scout, but you will gain access immediately when you sign up to my course and AMZ Scouts tools immediately after getting a payment confirmation. And my course shows you again how to go more in depth on everything step by step as if you've had no prior experience. In the first few videos, I have a nice checklist laying out exactly everything that's you're going to learn in the course. And you can even print out the checklist and like check the boxes as you finish the things on your way to building your own product and building this life for yourself. So I'm going to jump in and answer the questions in just a hot second, but this is the QR code that I want to have you guys scan and get into this. And I'm going to answer the questions now. But again, chat, thank you so much, everyone who's joined. Let me know if you're serious about doing this. And again, there's not many people out there that give people one-on-one help. They might talk about doing it and say they do, but I've had many people come to me after dealing with getting a bad experience from some other sellers that, or some other course guru guy or something. And they're like, the guy, I paid them $5,000. They didn't even help me. I had to pay $5,000 more just to talk to them. You will not have that with me. Rest assured, my friends. Let's jump into some of these questions and go ahead, make today the day you're doing it. Like we're starting 2025 off, and you can track yourself by the end of this year. How far did you get? You will have at least probably 2 or 3 products by the end of the year. And I mean, if 10 people got this thing or 20 people got this, by the end of the year, like maybe out of 10 people, maybe like 2 out of 10 might actually straight up quit their jobs within the next year. I want it to be 10 out of 10, but I'm giving you accurate things here. You know, some people want to keep their jobs. It's not everyone that just makes this happen. You have to be committed, and I got to give you guys the motivation to stay committed. So I'm trying to just give you that kick right now to do it. Again, there's no risk involved. You have a 10-day money back guarantee. You can get in my course and start watching the videos and learning. So that's there for you guys. So really happy. And I'm going to answer some questions. Can I know how much budget we need to start a $15K a month product? Again, $1,000 to $4,000 for your product. In general, if you're on a lower budget, you can still get your $15K a month product going like within 60 days, I said. So the first month, you're going to watch the course, understand everything. We're going to do our calls. And by that first month, you should have a product picked out and probably ordered from your supplier. Then it will take about 2 weeks to 20 days for your product to arrive in Amazon. So your product will be live within about a month and a half. And you're not going to like straight up have 15 grand in your pocket like immediately. Your product's going to be live. You have to rank it up. We show you how to get on the first page for your main keywords, so random customers start seeing it and buying it. But yeah, 15K a month might take you after selling out of your first batch of units. Then you reorder your second batch, and now you have more ranking and you've raised your price up more, because in the beginning you start at a lower price just so that people find it and they're like, this is an insane deal. Like maybe you're only making $5 or $10 profit per sale. Sometimes I drop my price to break even for like 20% of that first order. And people start buying like crazy. And then I type in my main keywords, look at the pages, and I'm like, yep, there's my product rising up in the ranks, rising up in the pages. And then after I start seeing more and more sales pouring in, I start raising my price from there. So on the second time you order your product, ship it back into Amazon, that's when you should start doing like 15K a month. And that's when people say 15K a month, that's like revenue, that's sales. Now your profit margin when doing private label is about 40%. So that could still be about $7,000, $6,500 in profit on a 15K a month revenue type product. So I'm not trying to get everyone like yeah, you're going to be a millionaire overnight. You know, this is a business. You got to take some time, be patient, and it will come. How do you get the reviews? Any tips or tricks to get reviews fast? Yeah, Jan. You simply use the Amazon Vine review service. You can get up to 30 reviews from the Amazon Vine review service. You do have to pay. It's like $75, and they give your product away for free to Amazon reviewers who leave reviews on the product. It's very handy. There are other ways. I set up a special URL, give it to like 5 friends. They buy it, and that URL helps me rank even faster to the first page. And then the friends leave a couple reviews. I usually do that just when I'm starting. And then I combine that with Amazon Vine reviews. Don says, do you create organic ads in social media? Do I have websites for my brands? I didn't even have to do that, Don. I just built everything within Amazon. I did build a YouTube channel for my beauty brand, an Instagram page, and Facebook group. But that's just adding to the brand asset. And there's an insert card in my packaging that says, hey, go follow us over here. So then I can be in communication with these customers buying my higher ticket items in the beauty product that I'm selling. And I can get them to leave me reviews because now they're talking to me on Instagram and I can give them deals, whatever. And I don't run organic ads outside of Amazon, just ads inside of Amazon that I get very good ROI on. It's like 10, 15x on my spend. Like if I spend $100, I'll make $1,000 or sometimes $1,500 in sales. It's actually insane. And I do very low cost per click. I'm getting my clicks for like 6 cents. So I'm getting a ton of clicks, and I'm getting like 600 clicks for spending $100. And a lot of those convert into sales. Does your program help you start from zero? Yep. That's what I was saying. It's A to Z. It's beginner, no LLC, no barcodes, as if you absolutely knew nothing. I show you how to set up an LLC, how to do literally everything you need. You don't even need an LLC to start. I didn't have a LLC for the first year, and I was like, dang, I'm starting to make some serious money. Let's do the LLC, tax myself as an S corp. So now I'm technically an employee of my own business, and I pay myself a salary, which is a lot smaller than the money my business makes. So I'm only taxed on the salary I'm paying myself. So actually I found other cool tax ways to save a lot on taxes. I can talk to you guys more about that later. How accurate are the sales numbers shown? They're updated every month on AMZ Scout. Night Vision product is a high cost product, don't you think? I mean, if we order 600 units, well, Abdul, I'm not saying order 600 units, bro. I said like 100 units. And if it's a $40 product like we saw from the supplier, you know, $40 product, you buy 100 units, that's $4,000. And basically the supplier, that was when their minimum order was only 5 units. Then they would charge you about $40. If you order 100 units, you can probably get the night vision thing, I would say, for about $30. And then maybe it's $5 per unit for shipping. So you should be all in like $35 for that night vision thing if you negotiate good enough. And you buy 100 units, that's $3,500 plus $750. You're all in for a little over $4,000 to start a whole business. And the $4,000, most of that money is in your product, and that product's gonna make you profit. So you have to spend money to make money, obviously. And investing in yourself by learning this, by investing in the knowledge in the course. I'm sure you guys got quite a few golden nuggets. I handed out like product ideas. I haven't even shared everything that I could with you without even a sip of water in an hour and 45 minutes. I'm hyped on this stuff, and you got to have someone that's going to push you to like want to make this happen. I mean, you got to want to make it happen yourself, but having someone in your corner is always good. And then learning this skill is just so valuable for your whole life. I mean, are you are you not sort of destroying a niche like party decorations by running webinars showing to so many people? I've ran a few webinars. I've ran this one with this with the party kit thing. I've never shown my product on a webinar. Okay, actually, this is the first time I've actually done that. And I have shown the party thing for a few other niches or other webinars, maybe like 2 or 3. I've never shown my product besides this one because at this point, I just don't even care. Like, I want you guys to know exactly how to do this, and I'm going to do whatever I can do to make it as easy as possible. And no, I'm not destroying the niche, because even if 1,000 people watch this, what percent is actually going to like do that? And a smaller percent, people don't do things even when it's handed to them on a silver platter. So I'm not saying that's you guys. You guys have stuck here till the end, which big shout out to you. But, I really have learned through coaching a lot of people, I have to like hand them exactly what to do because I want more successful students. So I'm not destroying the party niche because there's a million niches and there's a million different ways to make a bundle. So that's just one niche. I've done plush stuffed animal things that have a million niches as well. And you can bundle different animals in the bundle. It could be a scary creature type of plushie. It could be a zoo animal. It could be butterfly plushies. There's like a million niches inside one broader niche, like plush stuffed animals or party kits. There's a million sub niches. Rick says, if I have 3 items on Amazon, how can I bundle for Amazon shipping? You have to have your supplier bundle the product before you ship it into Amazon, Rick. Yeah. So otherwise you'd have to ship the units that are already in Amazon home and then put them in a box yourself and ship them back into Amazon, drop it off at a UPS store. Shipping is actually really cheap to do that. So the Amazon seller account fee does not start until my product's in the inventory. That's correct. I thought they charge every month regardless. No. If you have a new seller account, you've never put a product in there, then they're not going to charge you. You'll actually see that they deducted $40 from your account. But if you click on the transaction view, it says seller repayment, and they've given you your $40 back. If you have been selling and then you sell out of stock and you don't have any product in, but you've made sales in the past, then they will keep charging you the $40 a month until you downgrade to an individual plan or something. What do you think about selling from your own website, i.e. Shopify, not only Amazon? That's an idea, but look, Shopify, you have to drive all your own traffic. You have to start spending not only money on the product, or the Shopify website. You have to, or who's ever going to build the Shopify website, you have to run Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Instagram ads for people to go find your website because no one knows about it. And people aren't on TikTok and Instagram to go necessarily go buy things. Whereas Amazon, they have all the traffic for you. People are actively searching the products. So I've looked into drop shipping and Shopify. Way better, way more hands-off when you're dealing with Amazon. I don't have to even handle my own customer support. You have to do that with Shopify. I don't have to tell my supplier a customer address every time we make a sale so the supplier ships to that customer. I don't have to make my customer get mad because they're waiting a month for the product to arrive from China, because that's where it's getting shipped out of most of the time. And their customers, Wish.com, Temu, you order things from those websites, it takes a month because they're sending it by sea shipment to you. Whereas Amazon is Prime 2-day delivery. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If we all jump on this business, one at Flood FBA, I already answered that one, Eric. It's not going to flood anything. There's a million product niches. Look, AMZ Scouts offering you 1,000+ exclusive Amazon product ideas like every week. And then all you have to do is find a couple bundle ideas and ways to stand out. Is the AI plugin included in the deal? Yes, Don, it is. Everything is included that you see here. The product research software, my course, and my mentorship. Those are the main things that are going to help change your life. That's all you really need. The course videos, after you finish those, will You just send me a message, email me. All the contacts are in the course, and I will get on a Zoom call with you for an hour, and we will talk about product research. The next call happens after your product's already in Amazon. I look at your listing and say, okay, here's how we're going to launch this on an individual basis, individual strategy for whatever products you have. How many students do I have? Is it a manageable number? Over the years, I've been, I set my course up in like 2019, and I don't even run YouTube ads or Instagram ads. I barely even promote my course. I'm out. If you look at my Instagram, I want to pull this up for you really quick. I'm just out here traveling, guys. I'm having a good life, and my students have, I'm able to handle the students. That's 1,500 students over that many years. So at any one time, maybe I have like, 10 people messaging me a week. They don't even need to ask many questions because the course is so in depth. I went to college for broadcast news journalism. I made sure my videos are so concise and clear that it's a no-brainer. Like it's very easy to follow along. Now, if I quickly share this screen, I wanted to show you guys real quick. If you just type the name in, so this is actually when I was on that TV show. There's a lot of crazy stuff there. But the Instagram is where I really want you guys to follow me. So maybe take a quick pic of this, and this should really help motivate you. Like we did Thailand, Dubai, Europe. That was in the last 3 months. I was there. I only came home here for Christmas. And then earlier this year, I was in Bali, Philippines, Thailand, Peru, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia. And then we got like student success and some Amazon numbers. But the point is, I'm out here just like, okay, it's making me log in. We're out here straight up unplugged from the Matrix. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. So I would follow that, and you can message me there. I even have like a higher ticket package that is 10 grand, but I literally do everything for you. If you literally don't even want to do anything, like you can get that, and I'll literally set up your product and everything and message the suppliers, all that. But that's not the deal that we're offering. You need to learn this for yourself. At the end of the day, even if I help you set up a product on Amazon, like you still have to know how to do it so you can manage the things, everything like that. So how an ideal student is? It's someone who knows what they want and they go for it, and they do it fast. They don't wait. The longer you wait on things, you've sat through the webinar, you have a chance to take this a zero risk offer, because you can literally get your money back in 10 days if you want, or whatever. And the ideal student sees it, knows they want it. They make the payment, they do it, they bang out the whole course in like a week or less. And then they find the product and they just do it. And they don't give up. They don't complain. They know there's going to be obstacles. The point is, you just have to remain positive. And that's what they do. They stay positive, and they always find a solution. They are a problem solver. Those are the ideal students. How much average first time you need for first product? A month and a half, like I said, to finish the course, order the product, get it in, make your first sale probably in like a month and a half to get the product in. What is the profit percentage of my revenue? About 44%. Do I use Amazon ads? Yes, that's mainly how I make my, that's the only ads I do. And I only use ads as a supplement. Mainly I'm trying to rank my product organically to the first page, so that people just see the product and buy it organically. I'm not just here blowing a ton of money on ads at all. I'm getting 10x returns on my ad spend. For differentiation, how do you convey your design thoughts and differences from an existing product to the manufacturer? I simply screenshot the things or the items I want in my bundle from Amazon, and I send it to the supplier and I say, do you have this item, this item, this item? That's what I do. I just send pictures of things that I already want, or sometimes I even like draw out on a piece of paper like what I want something to look like. And then they're like, yes, we understand you. That's about it. I don't pay VAT tax when I buy from the supplier. You don't have to pay VAT tax. The supplier can actually make the invoice in China, and I don't pay taxes on the product that I'm purchasing. Because it's set up in China. All the suppliers I've ever worked with for going on 8 years have done it that way. Any tips to the right PPC? Any tricks you can share here? Start with a low bid. Well, I do phrase match keywords, and I'm dropping all the little mini nuggets for you. I want you guys to get in the course. I have a whole PPC course on Amazon pay-per-click ads in the course that tells you everything to do. And there's like 8 videos on that in there. But I do phrase match manual keyword campaigns, and I only do about 10 of my most specific keywords to my product. And I start with an insanely low cost per click. 10 cents, 6 cents, even when suggested bid from Amazon says 85 cents is what Amazon suggests that you bid every time someone clicks on the keyword. I'm in its very low price in the beginning, and I see, am I getting clicks? If I'm getting clicks there's no reason to increase the amount I'm spending, because then I'm only going to burn more ad dollars faster. And if I'm getting a high frequency amount of clicks with a low cost, that's great. I'd rather start low and work my bids up instead of start at a really high bid and try and work my way down, and then you're not losing or spending any money either way, hardly in the beginning when you've got these low cost ads. You start raising your ads as you see fit. What advice would you give to a VA to manage? What advice if we hire a VA to manage our account? If yes. So this is the thing, Jan, you want to get the course, learn this for yourself so that you know how to tell your VA how to work your business. You don't even need a VA. I don't have VAs. I've never had an employee. I've been doing this 8 years. I've never had to hire anyone. Okay. So if you want a VA, you can have them do more product research for you, and then you can verify the product and say, good product find. Now go build me a listing. But look, you can use ChatGPT or AMZ Scout's listing AI tool to make you a listing in like 5 seconds. The only thing you may need to outsource is your product photography. And most of the time, I don't even do that. I show you in the course multiple ways to outsource it, how to get good deals. I show you how to get your own images and make them inside of Canva. And you use images from your supplier. You can cut out the product. So it's like not even on a white background. It's a transparent image. Put it into Canva and you can like arrange all your bundled items how you want. Very easy. Do I copyright, trademark any of my brands? Yes, I have done that with my beauty brand. Do you ever sell on TikTok? Why do I prefer Amazon? I said Amazon has all the traffic. They store my product for me. They ship it out. The fees are low. I actually sell some of my Amazon products on TikTok Shop, and because I have some stock at my house and I sell those on TikTok Shop. It sucks. I mean, it's cool because I make sales, but I have to talk to the customer myself. I have to package every time I make a sale and drop it off at the post office like I did today. And I just have like some excess units I had at home. I'm just going to sell out of those. I sold them on TikTok Shop. I couldn't sell them on Amazon. Actually, it was a restricted product, a trademarked thing, and I had to ship home my remaining units. And I set up a TikTok Shop. Pretty easy to make sales there. But again, you have to ship everything out yourself. And you're paying very high amounts for shipping. It's ridiculous. I use a third-party online shipping thing where I can get UPS shipping labels for cheap. But I went to the UPS store myself, and to ship a little shoebox size box was like $40. And I was like, this is impossible. So yeah, that's pretty much all the questions. Had a lot of questions. We are at an hour and 59 minutes and 49 seconds. You guys are incredible for staying with me. The webinar will be recorded and available for you, Eric. No LLC if you're in Canada. You don't need an LLC to start. But guys, I really hope you take this journey into your hands, scan the QR code, and go ahead and get this package started. You're going to get the AMZ Scout software suite free, basically, for a year. My $1,000 just video Amazon course. You're getting my private Facebook groups. You're getting the one-on-one coaching with me. All that stuff costs like way more than the $749. So that's the deal we have for you. It's 6 p.m. on the dot now. I really appreciate you guys. I really look forward to meeting and talking with you. Go ahead and get this. Liz, thank you. Dawn, Eric, all the people that their names just say visitor. Thank you guys as well. Jan, really appreciated talking to you guys, helping you out. Hope you take this course. Let's get it popping. 2025 is here. This is your year. Let's go. All right, guys. We'll stay tuned. Hit me up. That was my Instagram. Send me a message. I'm happy to talk to you later. I got to go get me a steak or something. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.